There's strike one to start off this game on Thursday, July 10th. And there's strike two. We're here at the Beaumont Field. We're here on the first day of autumn. Autumn came early this year. Temperature a chilly 60 degrees at game time. Has a base hit to the left side of the infield. It'll be cut off there by Terry Delaney and thrown back in. So Roland Perrier is going to lead off with a base hit. We're here for a softball game featuring D&D Meats versus Dragoon's Farm Equipment. D&D is at bat. This is Kevin Morrow, the extra hitter, sometimes known as the designated hitter. Pitch is swung on, hit to straightaway center. Delaney will grab it. That'll be out number one. And this will bring to the plate Gerald Duquette. He's hoping it'll go over the fence. Foul, but not quite. Gary Dragoon will grab it and throw it into second base. Umpiring on the bases, you can see there. Each team is going to provide an umpire to help out here. That's Daryl Mayette. He's also in the lineup. He's going to bat. In fact, he's batting next after Larry Vassar. This is Larry Vassar. He's the first baseman. That's ball one. The scheduled umpires are supposed to be from the Chinbro team. Mark Wright is here from Chinbro, but he is here all alone. And ball two, they have to cover the entire league. And apparently they ran a man short. There's a line shot. Gary DeCoste knocks it down to take the short throw to second in time. A nice play by DeCoste. Got his pants all dirty. Wearing a navy blue pants, and he got them all dusty. So we're going to go now to the bottom of the first inning with no score in the ball game. Defensively for D&D, there's Gerald Duquette on the mound. Daryl Mayette is behind the plate. At third base, we find Terry Perrier. Shortstop is the team manager, Ralph Graves. Second base is Bob Wood. Over at first base is Larry Vassar. In left field, it's Bruce Warren. Left center field is Roland Perrier. And we're going to continue this after the first batter. This is Tiny Tom Harrigan. Harrigan looks at ball one. The right center fielder is, whoops, there's one hit deep to left field. There's out number one. The right center fielder is John Corrier, and the right fielder is Brian Baker. This is Jerry Davison. He's the shortstop. We have one out. No score in the ball game. Hit high to right field. That'll be out number two. Apparently, the DH Kevin Morrow is going to be the umpire this half inning. He's the D&D designated hitter. This is Gary DeCoste. We saw him make that nice grab at third base to end the top of the first inning. He's going to swing at the first pitch, hit it to the opposite side. Base hit into left field. Left fielder has a little problem. DeCoste going to take advantage of it. And the throw got away, but catcher Daryl Mayette doing a nice job of backing up. It's a lesson for all you youngsters right there. Daryl Mayette, the catcher. You saw that ball get away right there. And Mayette was over here backing up the infield. And he saved an extra base right there. And this is Gary Dragoon. Strike one. Dragoon, the left fielder. Has a base hit to center field. Throw's going to come in to home. It's going to be off the mark. If the throw had been on the mark, it would have been interesting. But the throw was off by about 20 feet or so. So Dragoon will get a single and an extra base on the throw to home. And Dragoons is now leading 1-0. And this will bring up Frank Dumas, the team manager and league president. This one deep to left field. That'll be out number 3. That'll take us to the top of the second inning with the Dragoons leading now 1-0. Defensively for Dragoons, there's Lynn Bayshore pitching. Orville Netto is behind the plate. DeCoste is at third. Jerry Davison at second. Jerry Davison at short. Joe Miller at second. Brad Rasco at first. Leonard Bayshore manning the scorebook. Frank Dumas is in right field. Tom Harrigan in right center field. Terry Delaney in left center field. And Gary Dragoon in left field. Batter here is going to be Darryl Mayette. He's the catcher. Pitch to Mayette is going to be strike 1. Hit to shortstop. Davison has trouble to throw to first in time. Jerry Davison stuck with it and threw him out. Nice play by Davison. Got him by about half a step. This will bring up Ralph Graves. Graves is the shortstop. And team manager is a shot up the middle. Joe Miller knocks it down, but it gets away from him. So there'll be no throw to first. So there'll be a base runner with 1 out. And this will bring up the third baseman, Terry Perrier.
Go! Pretty good, you?
There's strike 1. Throw to second. He's safe. So there's a stolen base. Runs up and hits it up the middle. Harrigan fumbles it out there, and that's going to outscore Graves easily. So the game is tied here in the top of the second inning. There's still only 1 down. This brings up Brian Baker, the right fielder. He's going to swing at the first pitch and hit it into right field. Dumas will pick it up. Throw comes into second. And Perrier stays put at second base. This is Bruce Warren. He's the left fielder. To DeCoste. DeCoste throws to second for 1 to throw to first. Double play. Around the horn, that's called. From third to second to first. And around the horn double play. After an inning and a half, our score is 1-1. D&D versus Dragoons. I've just been told to go away by Debbie Trombley. That's not the first time she's told me to go away.
Come on, Joe, you get on, baby. You get on, Joe.
Joe Miller is going to bat here in the the bottom of the second inning. He'll be the leadoff hitter for Dragoons. It's at ball 1. There's strike 1.
Come on, guys. Back it up, fellas.
Okay, Joe. Come on, Joe. Come
Ball
on.
2.
Come on. Good eye right there.
Ball 3.
Make him come to you now. Good pitch to hit right here. Good pitch to hit right here.
Strike 2. Hit to the opposite side. It's going to be over the fence and out of play. There's the pitch. To left center field. Perrier going back. He grabs it. It'll be one down, and this will bring up Terry Delaney.
Come on, guys, let's go. Come on, Terry boy. Come on, Terry.
Here's the pitch up the middle. Oh my gosh. I doubt if I caught that on camera because it just flew. A bullet to Ducat. Knocked him back about half a step. And he hung on to it. And this is going to bring up Lynn Bayshore now with 2 down. First pitch to Bayshore is going to be swung on, hit to left field. That's going to be a quick 1-2-3 inning for Dragoons. And after 2 full innings of play, the score is D&D 1, Dragoons 1. Our batter here is John Corrier. He goes to the opposite field. He's going to give Frank Dumas a little run out there. And Frank's going to grab it. A nice catch on a dead run by Frank Dumas.
Good play, Frank.
This will bring up the second baseman, Bob Wood.
Ball. Come on, Bobby Wood. Let's go now. Bobby Wood.
Base hit to left field. So with 1 out, there'll be a base runner, and Roland Perrier will be the batter.
Ball.
It's a ball 1. Strike 1. Left field. Dragoon will take a step or 2. Throw comes into second base. And Wood will stay put at first. This will bring up Kevin Morrow, the extra hitter. Pitch from Bayshore. Strike 1. Strike 2. Ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball. Harrigan picks it up on the run. Fakes the throw to third, and the throw comes to first. And with 2 down, we'll have runners at the corners, and Gerald Ducat will be the batter.
Go.
First pitch to Duke is going to be inside and deep. A stolen base attempt. Ball slipped out of Miller's glove. And Bob Wood scores on a double steal. So D&D will take a 2-1 lead. Hit to left field. Gary Dragoon grabs it. That's out number 3. So the double steal proves very beneficial. As we go to the middle of the 3rd inning, with D&D now leading 2-1. Orville Neto will lead things off for Dragoons in the bottom of the 3rd. Strike 1.
Come on, Orville, baby. Come on, Orville, boy.
There's a base hit right over second base. So the leadoff batter is on. And this will bring up Brad Rasco. Rasco, the first baseman. Ball one.
Don't waste it. Let's get it in. No waste it. Let's go.
Ball two.
Make sure it's the one you want. A good pitch right here. Make sure it's the one you want. Yes, sir!
Same place Neto hit it.
All right!
It's back-to-back singles. With nobody out, this will bring up Tom Harrigan.
Okay, what you do? Be a hard hitter. Hard hitter right here. Down hard. Go, Brad.
Come on, Tommy.
Come on, Tommy boy.
Go, go!
To the right side. Looks like Vassar knocked it towards second base. So the bases are loaded. And with nobody out, Jerry Davison, the shortstop, will be the batter.
Come on, fella. Come on, gang. Come on, Jerry boy.
Good hit.
That's a base hit through the right side of the infield. That's going to score 2 runs and put runners at the corners as Neto and Rasco score. So that'll make it 3-2. Dragoons takes the lead with still nobody out in the third inning. And the batter now, Gary DeCoste.
Come on, gang. Come on, D. Come on, D. Come on, Gary D.
First pitch to DeCoste.
Yes. All right.
They're finding the holes.
Good job, Gary DeCoste.
That'll score run number 4. That's 4-2. Lead for Dragoon. Still nobody down. And Gary Dragoon will be the batter.
Come on, Gary, fella. Come on, gang. Come on, guys. Come on, Gary boy.
There's one right over the base at third base.
Stand up, Gary. Stand up.
That's going to score Davison.
Good job, Gary.
Throw comes into third.
Way to go, guys.
So we'll have DeCoste at second and Dragoon at first.
Keep it going now.
And with nobody out, Frank Dumas is the batter. Frank always a threat to make the first out of the inning. Strike one. Popped it up.
Got life.
Almost a nice grab there by Ralph Graves.
Got another tryout now.
And you see Gerald Duquette running over to cover third base. If that ball had been caught,
Hit that ball hard someplace.
that would have prevented DeCoste from tagging up and going to third. So heads up playing here by D&D.
Yeah.
On the ground, knocked down. An infield hit for Dumas. That's going to load the bases. And Joe Miller will be the batter.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Go hard. Yeah,
Base hit to right field. That'll score 2 runs.
Frank, you already go. Hold on.
All right. Come on, Terry. Stick the ball.
Miller goes to third. Dumas is out. He was told to hold up in the middle of his run.
Terry, come on, boys. Run, Terry.
If he'd kept going, of course he had his back to the play. Somebody told him to hold up. There's a line shot by Delaney. Nice catch at third base. Third baseman is Perrier, Terry Perrier. Let's bring in Lynn Bayshore.
Come on, Lenny. Come on, Lenny. Right here, Lenny. Take advantage.
Bayshore looks at strike one. Perrier makes another nice grab, and that'll take us to the top of the fourth inning. Larry Vassar is out on a ground ball to shortstop. I was switching batteries. Our score in the top of the fourth is 7-2. Dragoons is leading. This is Daryl Mayette, the catcher. Looks at ball one. On the ground, Jerry Davison will grab it, throw to first. That'll be out number 2. And this will bring up Ralph Graves, the shortstop. Strike one. Hit high to center field. Delaney says he's got it. And that'll take us to the middle of the fourth inning. The score remaining 7-2. I've been told that Chinbro and Blubbs will be playing a doubleheader on Friday. That's July 11th at the Beaumont Field, beginning at 6 o'clock. 2 games, Chinbro and Blubbs in a doubleheader. This is Orville Neto. He looks at strike one. He swings, hits it to center field. Nice running grab out there in right center.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And that is John Corrier made the grab. Let's bring up Brad Rasco.
No, not really, Brad. No.
First pitch is swung on off the bottom of the bat. Graves throws to first, not in time. Duke kind of nonchalanted that one.
Hey, Tommy's praying now, buddy.
I think he kind of took that one for granted and ended up misplaying it, so that's going to be an error on Duke. And we'll have a base runner with 1 out and Tom Harrigan, the batter. To the right side, there's one. The throw to first, not in time to get to Speedy Harrigan. In fact, Graves knew better than to throw.
Go with 2 now, buddy.
This is Jerry Davison, the shortstop. Ball one. Ball two.
Come on, boys, come on.
Hits it high. This is playable in right center field. That'll be out number 3. We're going to go now to the top of the 5th inning. And our score after 4 complete, Dragoon 7, D&D 2. Third baseman Terry Perrier will be the first batter of the 5th inning. He hits the first pitch over the fence and out of play. Here's the second pitch on its way. He runs up and pops it up to Delaney. Delaney will circle it and grab it. And that'll be out number 1. And this will bring up Brian Baker, the right fielder. There's strike 1. Up the middle, Joe Miller knocks it down. Throw to first. Safe. This is Bruce Warren. He's the left fielder.
Oh.
Hard hit ball. Nice play by Davison at shortstop. Backhanded the ball, knocked it down, stuck with it. And he nipped Baker running into second. So that's be out number 2. And this will bring up John Corrier, a right center fielder. He's going to swing at the first pitch and hit it to Rasco. Rasco over to Bayshore. Bayshore over there in a hurry to cover. Got a good job of covering first.
You know, once you got rid of your Dodger hat, you started putting out the kids.
Maybe that has something to do with it. Come on, Brad.
And that's going to take us now to the middle of the 5th inning.
Way to go, infield. Nobody's backing down from the ball. Nice stop.
Gary DeCoste is going to move into our picture and lead off the bottom of the 5th inning with his team leading 7-2. DeCoste first ball hitting a nice line drive to Bob Wood at shortstop. That'll be out number 1. This will bring up Gary Dragoon.
You're staying now.
Come on, Gary Pellet. Come on, boy.
Rip it now, buddy.
Straight away center. Bounce off the wall. Roland Perrier picks it up, heaves it in.
Good job, buddy.
That's going to be a triple in the center field gap for Gary Dragoon. This brings up Frank Dumas.
Frankie, rip it now. Come on, Frank. Thanks, Frank. Take the ball, Frank. Come on, Frank.
Did a good job right here, guys.
Rip now, Frank.
RBI.
Start the cover off it.
Down to 1 ball. That's right. Give it another try. Don't give up on it, Frank. I'm telling you.
The bat right there.
All right, broke the bat. I warned you, didn't I? Now what?
Rip it now, Frank.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Way back, he's waiting on it. Come in.
There we go.
Yes.
Good job.
Dragoon scores. Dumas gets into second base on a misplay in the outfield. Nice base hit for Dumas. That makes it 8-2. And Joe Miller is our batter. Ball one. Strike, hits the front of the plate.
Come on, Joe.
That'll be out number 2. Everybody was backing up third base, anticipating a sneaky move like that.
Remember that, Joe.
Let's bring up Terry Delaney, the left center fielder. He looks at ball 1.
F5 again.
Stay the ball.
Is that on television, Calvin?
Terry Perrier has been perfect at third base thus far. And that's going to take us to the top of the 6th inning. With his team down 8-2, Bob Wood will lead off the top of the 6th. We're going to look at strike 1 from Lynn Bayshore. Whoops, there it is. There's a base hit. Pass to the shortstop. Let's bring up Roland Perrier. Ball one. That'll be strike one.
Go now. Come on, Jeff. Rip the ball, buddy. Rip the ball, Jeff.
Hard hit to Davison. Oh, he didn't get down on it. Oh, he got down, but he got up too quick. He was thinking a double play, and he tried to speed things up. Only trouble is he speeded up without the ball. Let's bring up Kevin Morrow, the designated hitter. 2 on and nobody out. Hit to right field. Dumas is going to grab it. Both runners advance.
Hey, Duke, we want to run here.
And we'll have 1 out and runners at second and third. And the batter, Gerald Duquette. First pitch. Ball one. To left field. Dragoon will grab it. Throw came to home. I think the throw should have gone to third. The team is ahead 8-2. That only makes it 8-3. It's more important to get the man at third. And if he'd thrown to third, either Perrier wouldn't have advanced or he might have been out. And he might have been out before the run scored even. This is Larry Vassar hits a DeCoste. DeCoste misplays it. And Perrier, who was on third base and probably wouldn't have been, scores. So it's now 8-4. And Vassar is on at first. And Daryl Mayette is the batter. There are 2 outs on the top of the 6th inning. Harrigan drifts over and grabs it. That'll be out number 3, and that'll take us to the bottom of the 6th inning. Our score now, Dragoons 8, D&D 4.
Come on, Lynn, guys.
Lynn Bayshore will lead off. Bottom of the 6th. Strike one.
We don't?
Chopper for Graves. Throw to first in time. That's out number 1. This will bring up Orville Neto. As you can see, he's been dyeing his temples there to give him that distinguished gray look around his temples. There's strike one. The base hit to left field. With a 1 out, there'll be a base runner, and this will bring up Brad Rasco.
Keep singing, Brad. Keep singing, buddy.
Strike one.
Come on, Brad.
Popped up, it's going to be out of play. That'll be strike 2. To right center field. I'll be out number 2.
Come on, Tom.
Come on, Tom, Pat.
Good stroke. Good stroke.
Come on, Tom. Come on.
That brings up Tiny Tom.
better wave, you're quite a celebrity over here.
On the ground. Throw goes to second. And that'll take us to the top of the 7th inning. Our score after 6 complete. Dragoons 8, D&D 4. Ralph Graves will lead off the 7th inning. This is it. 8-4 is our score. Davidson with a beautiful backhanded grab. He's out at first. Close play. This is Terry Perrier, third baseman. He drifts that one foul and out of play. We have one down here in the top of the 7th inning. Here's the second pitch. Oh, slow on to DeCoste. DeCoste will pick it up on the run. Throw to first in plenty of time. That'll be out number 2. And Brian Baker will be the batter.
Brian will step on you. Brian, if Trevor calls out, you hit him. Oh, none of us will say a word.
Strike one. Right field of Frank Dumas. And the Trombley kids want to be on TV, I guess. I'll end the ball game. Our score tonight, Thursday, July 10th. In a fast-moving ball game, it was only about a little over 50 minutes from start to finish. About started at 6:25 and ended at 6:35 and ended at 7:25. Fast-moving ball game. Our score 8-4. Dragoons defeating D&D. Reminder there'll be a doubleheader at the Beaumont Field on Friday, July 11th, 1986. Chinbro coming to town to play the Blubs team.